This is South Carolina Aviation Week. It's a week dedicated to inspiring more people to get involved with the aviation industry, especially since we have so many aviation businesses here in South Carolina, like Boeing. Fairfield County Airport is doing their part through their Student Discovery Flight program. Rachel Ripp was there for takeoff this morning.
Ready, set, takeoff.
Have a good flight.
Two seniors from the Fairfield County School District are the lucky winners of Discovery flights at the Fairfield County Airport Monday, meaning they got to go up in the air with an instructor for a 30-minute bird's eye view.
I felt good, kind of feel dizzy.
Oh, it was awesome, like being able to fly it around and see all over Columbia. You get to see an angle of Columbia that you don't usually get to experience.
Both of whom were selected for their aviation interest and plans to pursue it further down the runway.
I always wanted to become a pilot, so when I heard about it, I just put my name in it.
Yeah, I think I'd really love to take flight school after this experience.
These pilot hopefuls are good signs for the lacking industry. According to the International Air Transport Association, aviation is likely to remain in a net loss position, losing nearly $10 billion in 2022.
We have to keep our kids, generations coming up, interested in aviation. If we don't, I don't know what our economy and life would be like.
These kiddos even got to play captain in the driver's seat once steady in the air.
In the airplane, there are actually duplicated controls on each side, so they have their own controls. And actually, the left-hand seat that they're flying in is where most pilots would be.
Planted in the pilot seat, hopeful for interest to take off. Reporting in Fairfield County, Rachel Ripp, News 19 WLTX.
The Fairfield County Airport Director says Aerospace says that emergency services and cadet programs are good areas of study to pursue if aviation is the end goal, so keep that in mind. Fairfield County Airport's flight instructor says that aviation scholarships are even available through organizations like the South Carolina Aviation Association and the Aircraft Owners and Pilots Association if you also have a child who wants to touch the sky.
The Senior Discovery Flights are part of South Carolina Aviation Week. That means it's a week-long celebration of the aviation industry, highlighting the economic impact it has on our state. Events are being held throughout the week, including ribbon-cutting ceremonies for new expansions at Hartsville and Greenville-Spartanburg airports. The week is held in conjunction with the birth date of aviation pioneer Orville Wright, who was born on August 19th. Back in 1871.
All right, so I was curious about some of the numbers. Let's take a look for you. According to the South Carolina Aviation Association, there are, could you have guessed this, 58 publicly owned public airports here in our state. And then these support 122,000 jobs, and they bring in more than $16 billion into our state each and every year. And finally, officials say that there are more than 400 aerospace-related companies here in South Carolina. So many different companies doing so many different things, supporting hundreds of thousands of jobs in aerospace here in our state.